Hello, Comets Sports fans, and welcome to Beyond the Buzzer. I'm Ayden Crowley, and last week was even a lighter week for the Comets. Only one game for both basketball programs, as Friday we took on Sycamore for their senior night. And it was kind of rocky, but we were able to get the win, and we'll get more into that later. The boys basketball team played their only game of the week on Friday against Sycamore, what should have been somewhat of a blowout, in my opinion, as Sycamore is only 6th in the GMC, but 6th in the GMC is nothing to shy away from or laugh at, as every team in the conference is good, and you can't take any game for granted. And it looked like the Comets did take a little bit for granted in the first half, as the final score, or the halftime score rather, was 33-32, and Mason was down. Sycamore wasn't just going to roll over for them, as it was their senior night, and Jaden Sales, a monster of a player going to Akron, his senior night, he had 25 on the game. He did all he could, but the Comets then regrouped and were able to come back in the second half and finish off 65-54, a big win. Just to highlight some players, Tanner Canoe, 18 points. He's had a huge resurgence. He had kind of a roller coaster a little bit, but he's going up, which is a great thing to see. 18 points again, and he did have 3 steals. Matt King, 2 points in the first half, and then had a humongous second half, scoring 18 points to have 20 points on the night and 4 rebounds. And finally, Ben Schutte, he was 1 point away from a double-double with 9 points and 10 rebounds. He was getting after it on the glass, and just overall a decent win for the Comets. They didn't look that well in the first half, but we definitely see what they're made of in the second half when they came out and got the victory again, 65-56. The girls basketball team had their first tournament game against Amelia after Amelia got the win against Mount Healthy, 38-27, but we'll get the stats for that next week. Moving on to the boys tournament game, they play the winner of St. X and West. Two very similar teams, St. X and West, as St. X, they both play zone, and they both don't really have one guy who really does it all. They have good all-around players. St. X, kind of, nobody really hears about them because, like, GMC, GCL, like, kind of spread apart, separated. Just some background information on St. X. They are 0-6 in the conference, GCL South, which contains Elder, LaSalle, and Moeller. They're 0-6, but overall they are 8-14. For West, we have played them twice already. We beat them 72-51 the first time at West, and we beat them again home our senior night, as I said last week, 68-40. Those are the 2 tournament games that we have lined up. Girls play Amelia, and the guys play the winner of St. X and West. Just to wrap it up, this has been Beyond the Buzzers. And from my man behind the camera, you stay zesty, Comet Country.
You're gonna see 21
The girls' basketball team had...
The bird.
I forget what I had to say. The girls had their first tournament game against Amelia, but we'll get stats for that next week. All right, 3.